Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. Am I
Good
audible?
evening,
Evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
Yes,
evening.
ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Shall we wait for a few more minutes and let everyone else join?
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Good evening,
Yeah,
ma'am.
good evening, ma'am. Actually, we are waiting for more participants.
Am I audible? Yeah,
Shortly,
yeah.
we will start.
Sure, sure,
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
Got it.
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Good
Just
evening,
let me
ma'am.
know, huh? I'm
Shall we
here
wait for
only.
a few more minutes
Yes,
and
ma'am.
let
Everyone else join.
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Good evening,
Yeah,
ma'am.
good evening, ma'am. Actually, we are waiting for more participants.
Am I audible? Yeah,
Shortly,
yeah.
we will start.
Sure, sure,
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
Got it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good
Just
evening,
let
ma'am.
me know, huh? I'm
Shall we
here
wait for
only.
Everybody is requested to please switch off your camera and mic. We will start very soon. Till then, tell your batchmates to join the meet soon.
Ma'am, shall we start?
Yeah, so I guess a lot of people have joined. Shall we
Okay.
start now, Davik?
Okay, we'll starting in few minutes, in 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Just let me know, okay? When
Okay,
to
ma'am.
start. Yeah.
So, good evening, everyone present here. On behalf of Electrical Engineering Society of BIT Sindri, I warmly welcome you all in today's webinar. Title: Crack the CAT, your roadmap to the IIM.
Yes, this evening session is dedicated to every student who dreams of pursuing an MBA and cracking one of the toughest entrance exams in the country. Today, we aim to bring clarity, direction, and real strategies to help you understand the journey towards the IIMs. We truly appreciate the enthusiastic participation of all the students and our respected faculty members.
But before we begin, we want to express our sincere gratitude to our respected faculty members and also for the continuous guidance and support.
Absolutely, and a huge appreciation to our hardworking organizing team who worked passionately to bring this event together.
Now, it's time to introduce the speaker we all have been waiting for.
We are honored to welcome Miss Aditi, who has successfully cracked the CAT exam and is her on path towards the prestigious IIMs. Her determination, discipline, and well planned strategies have made her a great inspiration for MBA aspirants.
Ma'am has a great understanding of what works and what doesn't during the CAT preparation, and this evening she is here to share all those valuable, insightful things with all of us. We extend our warm welcome to you, Aditi ma'am.
Ma'am,
Thank
we
you,
are
Davik.
excited. Ma'am, we are excited and eager to hear from you. The virtual stage is yours now.
Thank you, Kritika, and thank you, Davik. And yeah, Harsh, for having me here. And thanks a lot for everyone joining this session. I didn't expect this much of audience, first of all. Uh, and yeah, so before we begin, I would like to understand my audience first, as how many of you are from final year, pre-final year, or second year, so that we can drive the conversation in that direction.
The maximum of participants are from first year and few are from second year also.
So I'm assuming that none of you will be having the exam in the coming 10 days, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's begin with cat and I have structured the session. First, I'll be discussing about the cat exam. Second, how to prepare. Third, we'll be talking about the interviews and getting admission into any IIMs, that sort of thing. And yeah, anything else would you like me to cover, Davik, Kritika?
Ma'am, as much you want, they are eager to listen to you, as much the knowledge they can get.
So when I don't want it to be a monologue. I would like if everyone participates and asks as much of questions as possible, so that we can have a clarity of the broader audience. So let's begin with the cat exam. So cat is an exam जिसमें you require 5 to 6 months of full dedicated preparations at least. I have heard people cracking it in 2 3 months as well, but yeah, for me it took 5 6 months of dedicated preparations. So I'll be talking about that preparation only. Second comes the mocks. mocks are equally very important in CAT because it's a time-based exam and you have to have a great speed to solve the questions as well as yeah. So as well as great selection of questions because the exam is more like how good are you in picking the right questions that will help you in fetching marks in the exam. It's not more of a knowledge, it's more of selection of the question, I would say. And the third is, yeah, sectional mocks, which is very important to get to crack CAT. Now coming to how to prepare, I will talk about the uh, first the VARC sections. There are 3 sections in the exam. The first is VARC, second is DILR and data interpretation and logical reasoning, and the third is quantitative aptitude. Okay, so according to me, I found VARC to be the trickiest part. I am not very sure. हो सकता है कि आप लोगों की VARC अच्छी हो, reading comprehension अच्छी हो, but मेरी नहीं थी. I had to give extra hours to that section. So what I did, what helped me, मैं वो share करूँगी, and then I will tell you कि what other people also do, which might help you in that way. So the first thing I did is I improved my reading ability because it's a time-based exam and you have 4 reading comprehensions. You have to read the comprehension thoroughly and answer the questions. So reading speed becomes the utmost important thing when it comes to VARC section. So what I did was there are a couple of websites where you can have a read on articles. There are Aon essays, then there is Guardian essays, and there are different genres as well. You can find articles of your interest. You can find articles of different genres, different domains. What I did to improve my reading was I kind of read 50 Aeons in a day, in a week. Tried to complete that. Aeons are mostly 3,000 word essays. And I tried to complete 50 Aeons in a week and took it as a challenge to just have an increase in my speed of reading. And that really helped me in VARC. Other than that, what I did was, if you guys are aware of the exam pattern, you have like 500 to 600 word RCs, 4 RCs in VARC, and you have to, and it's like a 40-minute sectional exam. So per RC, you need to give like 6 to 8 minutes. And for that, you need to have a very good speed. So the speed part I covered. You can read as much as articles from Aeons, Guardians, take it as a challenge. Try to improve your reading speed. That will only help in VARC section. The second is mind mapping of the paragraphs. Once you read an essay, you try to map and try to summarize the paragraph in your mind. Even you can write a line or in a way that helps you to retain the things the most. And what else? Yeah, if you want to do coaching or you want to take classes, I would say Gijo 1000 VARC Gijo lectures are good and they are very structured. If anyone wants to have structured learning or structured preparation, so yeah, Gijo 1000 VARC is good. And what else? Yeah, for VARC section, I would suggest try to give as much sectional mocks as you can. I used to give a sectional mock every other day. I would suggest the same because it kind of gives you to maintain your speed and it gives you understanding how to select the right question. So yeah, that's about VARC. Any questions? Because it's being monologue, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है if everyone is able to understand or not. If किसी के पास कोई question है तो please feel free to ask, guys.
Yes, ma'am. They should be having questions.
Okay.
Any from the audience?
Okay. I think अभी तो question नहीं है, but you should have questions. And I also want to understand, are you guys really interested in CAT or IIM? Because it's just one career and there are multiple career options available to you. So are these audience only interested in CAT?
Yes, ma'am. They might be having some questions. If anyone from the audience is having a question, please ask.
Ma'am, as a second year BTech student, what should be my first step if I want to aim for IIMs in the future?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Hari Nandan, thanks for the question. Second year में you should, I think, focus on your grades. क्योंकि see, when it comes to admission in IIMs, there are three components, I would say. The first is the CAT percentile. The second is your 10th, 12th, and graduation marks. And the third is your work experience years. So if you really want to join IIM as a fresher and you don't want to have any work experience beforehand, so what would really matter is your graduation 10, 12 marks, because that will have a significant weightage in your selection, and as well as CAT percentile. So cracking CAT alone is not sufficient, I would say. So what you can do best at this time is you can increase your reading habits, because that will help you in the exam, and you can focus on maintaining your good grades in graduation. And just not getting into IIMs, it also helps you to get shortlist of the companies when you get into any management school. So companies also look for people who have decent grades. So it's not that if you don't have it, they will not select you. But yeah, it's good to have it in hand. And now that you have people to ask and to guide you, you can focus on your grades as of now and reading speed. Yeah. Hari Nandan, is it clear to you?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So yeah, that was about VARC section I was talking. The second section is DILR, data interpretation and logical reasoning. तो इसके लिए you can either solve lot of PYQs, जितने year के PYQs available है, solve as much as you can. But yes, be little restricted to time when it comes to solving DILR, क्योंकि the exam is time constrained and you are bound to solve 4 sets in 40 minutes. So try to solve time sets. And yeah, what else? And one more thing I would say in DILR as a section is, don't look for solutions first. Try to give it your best try. 1, 2, 3, 4 try kar lo, and if you have time in hand, and then look for solutions. Kyunki DILR is mostly about brainstorming. तो brainstorm करना है as much as you can. जितना हो सके, I would suggest कि try to involve you in yourself in these kind of problems, कुछ logical reasoning के problems, and keep yourself in touch. अगर first year या second year में भी हो तो try to solve 1 or 2 questions. मतलब you should be able to connect yourself with the exam pattern, then you should know the exam pattern and the type of questions. It अगर अभी solve नहीं हो रहा है, that is not a very big problem. But yeah, trying is what I would suggest at this point of time. And the third is the quant section, the quantitative aptitude. I guess people are engineers, तो quant में तो इतनी दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए. But yeah, again, question selection becomes very important, because you might know all the answers, all the questions, but 40 minutes is not enough to solve all the questions. So yeah, selection of right question is important, and for that I would suggest give as much sectional mocks as possible. So you will get an idea of how to select a question, and what you should attempt and what you shouldn't attempt in the exam setup. So yeah, this was about the 3 sections of the CAT exam. And then comes the mock. Mock becomes very important for exams like CAT. And there are 2 types of mocks, as I said, sectional mocks and full length mocks. Full length mocks would be around 2 hours. Sectional mocks is 40 minutes per section. So sectional mocks, you should, I think in 5 to 6 months, you should give as much as you can. It's a 40-minute exam. Kabhi bhi nikal ke you can just give 40-minute exam. Analyze thoroughly and identify your mistakes. It's very important to analyze your mistakes. And yeah, full length mocks too, when you, as you approach the exam 2-3 months before the exam, you should start giving full length mocks. Analysis is very important. What mistakes you did in the last mocks is very important. The analysis of that. Question solving, I would not suggest is as important as analyzing your mistakes, because as I said, CAT is an exam of selecting the right question rather than having a great knowledge of quantitative or VARC or DILR. So that was about the exam. Any question related to exam CAT as such? Anyone? Yeah, Aditya. Any questions? Am I clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat how to improve VARC?
हाँ, sure, Raj. So मेरी तो VARC अच्छी नहीं थी. I had to put lot of efforts, as I said. तो मैंने क्या किया कि since I had 5-6 months and I was then in my job, so I started reading as much as I can, because that is the only way I can improve my speed in VARC section. And when it comes to VARC, there are people, आपकी competition उन लोगों से है who are going to solve the entire paper of VARC, and they are going to get the highest, fetch the maximum marks in VARC. तो वहाँ पे you have to build your competence according to your competition. तो रीडिंग, जैसा मैंने कहा, इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप कुछ भी पढ़ सकते हो, नॉट जस्ट ए ऑन एसेस. यू कैन रीड, स्टार्ट फ्रॉम न्यूज़पेपर. हिंदू के न्यूज़पेपर्स उठा सकते हो. यू कैन रीड अदर आर्टिकल्स. गार्डियन के आर्टिकल्स भी बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, वो भी उठा सकते हो. बट टेक इट एज अ चैलेंज. ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव योर स्पीड. एंड वो टाइमर लगा के यू शुड रीड. मैंने ऐसा किया था, टाइमर लगाकर. आपको भी करना चाहिए, आई वुड सजेस्ट. क्योंकि you have to read like 600 into 4, like 2400 words in 25 to 30 minutes. तो उसके लिए you have to have a very good speed. और उसके बाद question solving भी आ जाती है. Speed, understanding of the essays, and yeah, that will really help you, I would say. And solve as much sectional mocks as you can. Anything else, Raj? Am
Good
I
evening,
audible?
ma'am.
Yeah, hi Payal.
Ma'am, what's the ideal timeline to begin CAT preparation seriously? And when should mock test be introduced?
Yeah, as I said, 5 to 6 months is an ideal preparation time, क्योंकि if you start early you might lose interest और थोड़ा slow हो जाता है. But yeah, 5 to 6 months you will have an in urgency of the exam as well, or is a decent enough time to cover all the syllabus. And the second question is of mocks. So mocks, I would say, start as early as you can. Sectional mocks, तो I would say कि start with your preparation. And जो full length mocks होती है 2 months before the exam, 2.5 months.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Shishikant. I would say don't give lot of mocks from now. Very few mocks, like now that you have 7 days left. So 1 or 2 mocks is more than enough. Have plenty of sleep, sleep as much as you can. Keep your mind fresh, recharged, eat healthy, and because you have to perform the best in those 2 hours. And what else? And during the exam, have an attitude as if you have nothing to lose. That actually helped me. That helps. I have asked a lot of people, and that really helps. So give exam with an open mind. Don't stick a lot to the results. That's it.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, Ashish.
Ma'am, I do not have too much idea about this CAT examination, but my question is what motivated you to attempt CAT examination and why you choose MBA as a career path?
So yeah, when I was in my job in Tata Steel Utilities, so I had never had a plan. I would be sitting here and having this session. I never had the idea of CAT exam as such because I was always so much interested in engineering and everything. I thought I'll settle in some PSUs or something. But uh, honestly, it wasn't planned. It just came my way. So I gave the exam, got selected. No plan as such. But yeah, if you guys are really interested to go into IIMs, I think this session might help you.
Okay, ma'am.
So are you interested, Ashish?
Yes, ma'am, I am interested.
Okay. So in which year you are?
Ma'am, first year.
तो अभी तो chill करो यार, अभी chill करो. Enjoy studies, engineering पे focus करो. Think about these things when you are in final year or third year.
Yes, ma'am.
Focus on grades थोड़ा बहुत अगर IIMs का target रखे हो तो. Grades helps. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, there's one more question from the audience that how much negative marks are there in CAT in all sections?
So for me, it was 0.05, it was 0.25, and what else? 1 marks for three. Sorry, 3 marks for one correct question and 1 marks deduction for one wrong answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So what else?
Ma'am,
Mhm.
how did you analyze your mock test and use them to improve your scores effectively, and how can we do that?
Yeah, so mock analysis I think is the trickiest part and the toughest part because giving mocks is not that tough. Mock analysis requires you to analyze your mistake and accept your mistake. What happens is when you see your results, it could happen that you have gotten a very good marks in mocks, but there are questions that you should have selected and you didn't select. तो यू शुड फोकस ऑन दी क्वेश्चन दैट आर इजी क्योंकि अब जो होता है दैट टाइम एंड एलिट्स ग्रिड एंड एक और करियर लॉन्चर के जो मॉक्स होते हैं दे कैटेगराइज द क्वेश्चन पोस्ट मॉक एनालिसिस में दे कैटेगराइज द क्वेश्चन इन इजी मॉडरेट और टफ लेवल. तो वहां से यू कैन हैव एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि कौन से क्वेश्चंस मुझे अटेम्प्ट करने चाहिए थे एंड वर आई एबल टू अटेम्प्ट दोज क्वेश्चंस और नॉट. So that should be your main analysis. कि जो भी easy questions है, am I able to pick those easy questions or not? Yeah, so that becomes very important when analysis. Or what else in analysis? Yeah, that is the only thing. And try to solve the question that you weren't able to solve in the mock. And try to improve if you are able to solve such questions in other mocks as well. Yeah, in next mocks.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. And the question is, ma'am, the questions which are asked is general level competition based, like which are asked in the government exams, or it is high level from that.
Points I didn't find very tough, but there are sections that you will have to have a good understanding, like permutation combinations. ये सब questions जो होते हैं, I don't think that are covered in other government exams, but CAT में आते हैं, थोड़े बहुत आते हैं, तो वो है quants के लिए. And VARC is the toughest, I would say. It was toughest for me, and the level is above those जो बाकी सारे गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम्स होते हैं उससे काफी अच्छी लेवल के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, एंड इट्स क्वाइट ट्रिकी, तो उस पे तो ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. And the second is DILR. Most of the competitive exams, I couldn't see um, the sets. Most of the competitive exams में होते हैं एक दो question. There are smaller questions, logical questions, but CAT exam में you get 4 set of questions जिसको you have to solve. So that is, I think, the main difference.
Okay, okay, got it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So, see, whenever you are giving a mock, you should have a thing in your mind that you are giving the actual exam. अगर ये sense नहीं है, तो there is no point of giving a mock exam. So, give full length mock whenever you feel like giving. ऐसा नहीं है कि आज मुझे मॉक देने का मैंने सोचा था 8 बजे से 10 बजे तक आई विल गिव अ मॉक, बट आई एम नॉट फीलिंग ऑप्टिमम एट दैट पॉइंट, तो मैं फिर भी आई विल गिव अ मॉक. तो that won't make a sense. Have a very clear purpose why you are giving a mock, and have a very clear understanding that if I'm giving a mock, if I'm giving 2 hours, that should be my optimum 2 hours that I can give. अगर seriousness नहीं है, तो I would not suggest you to give mock at that time. Have a feeling, मतलब develop a feeling or train your mind in that way कि I am sitting in an actual exam, and this result of whatever the marks I'll get, this will be the actual reflection of the marks that I'll be getting in the exam. तो इस तरीके के mindset से थोड़ा बैठना पड़ेगा. And the second, you asked about how to manage sectionals के तो management में कोई issue नहीं होनी चाहिए, because the section are already timed based. So once you finish 40 minutes of one section, you will automatically be switched to other section. So if you have 40 minutes for one section, and you have to manage those 40 minutes effectively to maximize those 40 questions. Was that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, Shravan.
Ma'am, do you think coaching is necessary for CAT, or can one can succeed through self-study with proper strategy?
The coaching gives you structured. It makes you little more disciplined and a little more accountable towards your exam. But it's not that coaching is necessary for the exam, because most of the questions that you will be getting in the exam, you can solve those questions by yourself. Coaching gives you structure, it gives you discipline, but if you are disciplined and structured on your own, that is also okay. And there are many people, and lot of people, who have cracked exam without any coaching. It's not a very big thing. But yes, if you have, or you feel like you lack in any of the section, you can always go for coaching. It's nothing wrong to take a coaching for any exam. It's nothing wrong.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Aditya.
When should one start preparing for CAT exam?
Like I said, Aditya, 5 to 6 months before the exam, is a good time to start your preparation. You can start early as well, but sometimes it feels होता क्या है कि when you start too early, you might lose the interest in the preparation. But you prepare well when you start like little near to the exam. So 5-6 months I would say is enough for preparation.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, sometimes it's probable to get a low mark score. So how to keep oneself still motivated?
That's a very good question, Shravan, and that's the toughest question I would say. See, you will have the lowest of the lowest marks in mocks during your entire preparation and the highest of the highest marks. And it would also sometimes it happened with me and it happened with many of the people around here that when you approach exam, your marks started to deteriorate. But the only thing you have to believe is in your preparation. If you have prepared well in 5-6 months, you will have that confidence that whatever happens, I will perform good in exam. And as I always said, don't get attached to the result. Just focus on performance. And if you feel like in 2 hours you performed well, you were in your optimum and you gave your 100% in those 2 hours, I don't think you will feel or you will get bogged down. But yes, this is part of the exam. You will have good marks, you will have low marks, but you will have to give exams, and that's the only way you can improve. That's the only way.
Thank you for your insights, ma'am.
Thank you, Sharon. As I said, I was not always, I never had this MBA thing in my mind. I never was, I never thought I'd be given this exam. But the circumstances and the career path that I had after graduation that forced me kind of to get into MBA. And but again, there are a lot of people from my batch and from other batches who have deliberately chosen MBA as their career option, and there are people who have deliberately not chosen MBA as a career option. So it totally depends on your interest, and be very clear with what interests you. Even if you're not clear, just go with the flow. Things will fall happen eventually, and grab the opportunities that you are getting on your way. But ठीक है, if you're planning for MBA, तो फिर you I can help you in that way क्योंकि मुझे अभी थोड़ा experience तो हो गया है. तो मैं ये बता सकती हूँ या but what you asked is how to decide your career is totally your interest. If engineering interests you, do go for GATE, and there are people who are doing very well. And MBA is always an option even after getting into some PSUs. So why not? Uh, I don't have much of the. Yeah, it was quite fun. I was mostly into studies. मुझे थोड़ा सा मैं I thought I will be doing GATE, तो मैं उसके लिए पढ़ती थी. And I did not do much during my college days because uh, as I said, थोड़ा सा मैं studies में थी. But yeah, I would suggest you all to enjoy your days. Enjoy, make best use of these 4 years. वापस नहीं आएंगे. Don't have regrets. Take things seriously, थोड़ा थोड़ा, and yeah, enjoy at the same time. यही बोलूंगी. तो see, electrical as a subject मुझे बहुत पसंद थी. मुझे engineering की subjects actually में बहुत पसंद थी. तो मैंने उसके लिए I used to study. मुझे that interested me, so I used to study. That eventually fetched me marks. in the exam. And other than that, ऐसा कोई मेरा इरादा नहीं था कि I will get a gold medal from the college or something, but just the interest in that subject. In even during my MBA or post MBA, I will look for opportunities where I can utilize my knowledge of electrical or energy and electrical as a domain in future. Yeah. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल if MBA interests you, if MBA में interest है, definitely go for it. But as I said, the selection is dependent on three components: CAT percentile, 10 12 grad marks, and work experience. So if you are little on the lower side in 10 12 grad marks, तो CAT percentile पे if you focus a lot, तो हो जाएंगे, you will get good admission, मतलब अच्छे colleges में admission मिलेंगे. If not the best, so you will definitely get second or third best. And trust me, it doesn't matter when you enter a college, and it doesn't matter after you get a job which college you graduated or which college you MBA'd from. But yeah, it definitely should be a decent college. उतना matter नहीं करता, but yes, थोड़ा सा कैट परसेंटाइल पे यू विल हैव टू फोकस. अगर थोड़ी उधर 10 12 और ग्रेड में कम ग्रेड्स है, तो यू कैन ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन कैट परसेंटाइल, इंप्रूव योर कैट परसेंटाइल. और वर्क एक्स इफ यू कुड गेट, तो प्लीज गो अहेड वर्क एक्स के लिए भी. अरे it's totally different. PIT में तो things were pretty chill. वहाँ पे प्रोफेसर्स भी चिल थे, पढ़ाई का लोड भी नहीं था, एंड काफी टाइम होता था हमारे पास to study, to participate in other activities as well. But in MBA college things are very different. हमारी यहाँ in every MBA college relative grading होती है, तो even 2-3 marks can get you a grade drop. तो grades के लिए भी you will have to study. You are competing from the best minds, तो वहाँ पर you have to be very competitive and you have to take such studies very seriously. At the same time, other activities भी हैं, projects, assignments. The academic part is tough, hectic. It's not that tough, but yeah, it's little hectic. But yeah, it's fun. It's good to have a good learning experience, and it kind of trains you for better things in future. So अच्छी है. What
जी मैम.
from batch of sorry, I didn't hear. अच्छा अच्छा, okay. So I think Anuj Rana was one of the founding members of Electrical Engineering Society. Or yeah, he is still in touch. He is currently working in Tata Motors. And yeah, see, low people are doing good. Doesn't matter if they are doing MBA or not. And the most important thing after you graduate or you are in any career is you be happy with whatever you do. So find that happiness and you're good to go. बाकी लोग जो हैं हमारे बैच पे, they are also doing pretty well. Even मेरे बैच से there are 2 girls with me in this college, in this batch. They are Saika Khatun and Akanksha Kumari, if you guys know them. Yeah, so that was about it. Any other question, guys? Or
Good evening, ma'am.
yes, Prince, hi.
Ma'am, why you chose IIM Bangalore over other IIMs?
This was my best call.
Ma'am, does experience required for IIM Bangalore? It is necessary.
Not necessary, there are pressures as well, but again, as I said, if you have a work ex, you get an edge. You are easily shortlisted in the companies. And yeah, but again, fresher, if you join as a fresher, you have your own advantage. You will have longer career. You will get shortlist. You will get mostly into sales, marketing domains, or but when you but work ex is not necessary. But yeah, it's good to have a work ex. Or actually, if you come after a corporate, you have a better understanding of the subjects that are being taught here. So mostly the subjects are management, and when you have already worked in a company, more or less you know, at least you can relate things on industry level. So एक थोड़ी सी help तो हो जाती है if you come with a work ex. And another thing is IIM Bangalore gives a good weightage to work ex years. तो उसमें भी एक factor है if you are coming with work experience. I would suggest all of you to sit for placements. Which placements must skip karna. Be whether you want to join any company or not, or whatever, regardless of your career plans, sit for the interviews. It gives you experience. It gives you edge. थोड़ा सा. Yeah.
Ma'am, product management is available in IIM Bangalore.
Sorry.
Ma'am, product management is available in IIM Bangalore.
Product management as a course is not available, but yeah, the kind of course they give is a general MBA. So what happens in general MBA is there are 6 semesters altogether in 2 years. For the first year, you have fixed set of subjects and very few electives. So if you want to get into product management, you can choose the electives. There are electives options in second year and few electives in first year. So you can select your electives accordingly for product management. But I would say product management as a career doesn't require a specific course as such. And whatever is required is covered in the 2-year MBA general program. So, and if you want to have more knowledge, you can go for certification, you can go for electives that aligns with your career goals. हाँ but yeah, product management के लिए one thing is एक college है SPJMR, उसमें they provide specific course for information management. तो मुझे लगता है कि you can explore that also, and it's a very good college. IIMs are one thing, but there are other colleges as well जिसके लिए you guys can target. That so you guys already know. SPJMR है, that is in Mumbai. It's a very good college, or there are 2 selection criteria for it. First is they shortlist you on your basis of your profile. So 10, 12 grad work ex ये सब कुछ देखते हैं. And the second shortlist is on basis of your CAT percentile. So you can search about it. It's a very good college.
Thank you, ma'am.
तो उसमें पढ़ाते हैं IIM information management specifically. Okay. Guys, any questions?
Ma'am, a term TITA, there is no negative marking from theta. Ma'am, what is ma'am theta?
Theta questions, no, there's no negative marking. You just have to put the answers in that blank box.
Ma'am, what is the term theta?
Theta questions are the questions that doesn't have an option. You have to, like, if there is a para jumble, say, yeah, you don't have an option for choosing the logical reasoning. If it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, you have to put that logical reasoning in your in your question paper. So that is the TITA thing. Matlab you don't get an option. You have to type in the answers. So there's a question from Raj. Ma'am, IIM fees are very high. Yeah, so yes, Raj, fees are actually very high. But you can get loans easily. Loans are provided. SBI scholar loan available hai. Government also subsidizes thoda sa loan interest. So when it comes to fees, even I do not come from a very wealthy family. So I am managing everything by my own. So मैंने भी loan लिया है. I have taken a loan, but yeah, it's quite manageable because the kind of package you get after getting out of MBA, it takes you a few years to clear that loan, and then the career path is actually very good, and so it's worth taking. And money, I don't think is a constraint. Shouldn't be a constraint. And what else? Yeah, in IIMs they provide a lot of scholarships as well. Financial aids भी होते हैं if you are in general need, तो वो भी available होते हैं. Fees I don't think should be a problem. मुझे भी नहीं पता थी when I was of your age और मैं college में थी, तो मुझे भी ऐसा लगता था कि IIM की fees बहुत high, I won't be able to, it's not a thing for me. But as I grew, मुझे थोड़ा पता चला, I got into the background, तो मुझे पता चला कि loans are pretty much and very easily available. So getting into IIM, if fees is your thing you are thinking about, shouldn't be a thing. Loans बहुत easily मिल जाते हैं if you are from IIM. So any other question?
We will be taking a few more questions. If anyone have any questions, please ask, or can also put in chat box. The chat box is open for you.
बिल्कुल. Feel free to question, पूछ लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Anything, any personal related sort of thing be in any domain. Agar if you feel like you want to have a conversation, please feel free to ask, and don't think I am some alumni or something. Think me as of your friend. मैं भी उस age में थी. I was in your place few years back. I had lot of doubts. So please feel to ask anything.
Ma'am, from which year did you belong in VIT?
2017 to 2021.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so any questions?
Ma'am, tell us about college experience, your college experience and memories of college.
VIT are you talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
VIT तो अच्छा था यार. It was the best years of my life. 4 साल थे, but unfortunately थोड़ी COVID आ गई, तो 1 साल we had to be in our home. Final year we couldn't enjoy, and people say final year is the best year, but unfortunately हम वो enjoy नहीं कर पाए. But other than that, बहुत ही अच्छा experience था. I'm still in touch with few professors. Santi sir say I'm still in touch, and he is very helpful actually. And all the professors in VIT are good. अच्छे हैं, they are very helpful. और what else? Yes, studies हो गई, extracurriculars में भी I was not actually so much into extracurriculars, तो मेरी ऐसी fond memory नहीं है. But the college experience was good. It was chill. मजे आते थे. Nice.
Okay, ma'am.
And had lot of friends actually. तो ये तो है. And it's the best years of your life. That years सबसे बेस्ट ईयर होते हैं. इसके बाद you won't get time to chill in your life. इसीलिए अभी थोड़ा chill कर लो, थोड़ी आराम कर लो, make friends, have fun with friends, make good memories. ठीक है, तो I think we are done with most of the questions.
Good evening, ma'am.
हाँ. Hi Amit.
What about the interview processes for IIM?
So interview मतलब as interview as a whole, okay. So interviews में basically you once you clear CAT, you will start getting calls from IIMs. जिस भी IIM के first shortlisting criteria में आप fit होगे, they will call you. They will send you an email. They will call you for interviews. So it generally starts from January first week. मोस्टली जनवरी में यू विल हैव एन आइडिया कि कौन कौन से कॉलेजेस में मुझे इंटरव्यू देने हैं. एंड as soon as you give the exam, for example, if it is on 30th of November, you get a answer sheet released in 10 days or so. तो वहां से you will have a decent idea कि past year से कौन कौन से colleges से मुझे shortlist आएगी. So once you have that idea, you start preparing. Start with your academics. If you have work-ex, prepare well for the work-ex. Current affairs बहुत important हो जाता है. तो international affairs, economics में क्या चल रही है. And मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा little bit about every field. वो important है. Then there is also a component called writing ability test. तो उसके लिए भी you will have to prepare थोड़ा सा. That also have a weightage in interview writing ability. ऐसे लिखवाते हैं. So you can practice 1 or 2 essays in a day, छोटे essays. So from there, your practice and preparation starts from say December mid onwards, and the interview generally ends by April, depending upon which schedule and which date you have got in. So उसके बाद you start getting results. So interviews and yeah, this was about the preparation of the interview. And during the interview, if you prepare well, you will have good confidence to be in that interview. Also, there are a lot of mocks available for interviews. जैसे कि शायद I'm not very sure time का भी अपना है. Time का तो yes, definitely they have. And career launcher का भी अपना है. तो they provide a group discussion and mock interviews preparation का कुछ sessions कराते हैं. तो if you are not very confident और कभी पहले इंटरव्यू में नहीं बैठे हो, तो you can always go for such mock interviews as well. तो थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस वहां से भी आ जाता है. अदरवाइज ऐसा कुछ बहुत ज्यादा इंटरव्यू में नहीं पूछते हैं. आई थिंक IIM इंटरव्यूज आर लिटिल एक्स्ट्रा हाइप्ड. मुझसे तो बहुत ही जनरल क्वेश्चन पूछे गए हैं. इट वाज जस्ट लाइक अ कॉन्वर्सेशन. तो मुझे इतनी डिफिकल्टी नहीं हुई. बट या इफ you think mock interviews can help you, you can always go ahead for it. Or yeah, that's it. But yeah, interviews are mostly conversational. Conversation around your academic, around your work experience, around general trends that is going around the world. Bas, that's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, anything else? Shall we close the session? Davik and Harsh and everyone.
Yes, ma'am. If there's no question left, I think we shall end it.
Okay, so anyone, any of you, yeah, any of your batchmates or anyone from BIT, if they feel, if they want to connect to me anytime or kabhi bhi, any questions, so feel free to connect me on LinkedIn or feel free to connect me on Instagram, whatever makes you, whatever is comfortable to you. I'll try to answer your queries. Yeah, that's it.
Definitely, ma'am.
Okay. So Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for asking a lot of questions. I really enjoyed the session. And I That's it. Then thank you so much.
Thank
And
you,
feel
ma'am,
free
for
to connect. I'll always be very happy to help.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Ujwal. Thank you, Kritika, Davik. I'm leaving now.
okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining us. You all may leave.